Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be working on my 94 Silverado. I'm going to be changing the transmission filter. This one's a little different. Usually you just have to remove all the bolts, drop the pan, and remove the filter, put the filter on, put the gasket, pan back together. But this one you actually have to remove the cross member, slide the cross member out of the way, you have to unbolt the transmission, lift it up, remove the cross member, slide the cross member out of the way, and support the transmission at the same time. But I'm going to show you how I'm about to do it. So here's actually the transmission pan. The filter is right underneath the transmission pan. There's 16 bolts. It's these guys, and they go all around the perimeter. The issue is, that's the transmission mount right there. You have to unbolt that. You have to unbolt this cross member right here. And you have to slide this out of the way, but you have to support the transmission and jack it up to make room for the stud. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this. Oh, by the way, when you mess with your transmission, you also want to put something behind the wheels to make sure it doesn't roll out of the way. I put a couple, I don't know if you can see it from here. Yeah, you can see it. I put a couple bricks behind each rear tire. Can't see that one, but there's a brick back there. And I'm going to make sure it can't roll. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this bolt for the transmission, and then I'm going to remove the bolts on the cross member. But I'm also going to get a jack underneath the back of this. That's the tail of the transmission. I'm going to get a jack and probably a board or something for a little more stability, and then I'm going to jack it up and go from there. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this bolt. I'll show everything each step of the way. Okay, so I got that bolt off, and I have these bolts off for the cross member. This is actually just stuck in there just to keep the cross member from shifting. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and loosen as many bolts as I can, and I'm going to pop a corner and just let it all drain into a pan as much as I can at least, and that way I have to have the transmission supported as little as possible. Something I forgot to mention actually was this. You want to make sure this joint is perpendicular with the frame, so when you lift up when you jack up the transmission, it has somewhere to pivot. Okay, so I just want to show you what I did real quick. I jacked up the transmission just enough to slide this cross member back. See, the transmission's jacked up right there. Next, I pop that corner and let all the oil drip into a pan. There's still gonna be more in the pan, so watch out. It's gonna be pretty messy. Yeah, we're off to a great start. Honestly, it couldn't be going smoother. Okay, so I did drop the pan now. That's the filter right there. I'm just gonna pop that off. I'll show you a picture of the new one. I did miss the pan a little bit. Not terrible, but I'm also not upset with the color of that. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. So yeah, I'm gonna let that drip for a minute, probably like 5 minutes or so, and I'm gonna start reinstalling the new one. So here's the new filter, new gasket, and the way these work, you see that hole right there? You actually slide that hole over a tube, but the one that's on there, you literally just pull and it pops off. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll get right back with you guys. So this is actually the old pan. That's the magnet. It is full of shit, just gunk. But clean this whole pan off with brake cleaner. Clean this gasket off. Scrape it completely clean, or else you won't get a good seal. And underneath there, clean all that up with brake cleaner. Bottom of your transmission, and where all the gaskets at, make sure all that's scraped clean too, and clean with brake cleaner. Okay, so I got the pan cleaned out. Remember, just use brake cleaner. Don't use any cloths or anything, because you don't want anything at all in here. But I'm gonna let this sit for a couple seconds and dry, and then I'm gonna go make sure underneath the bottom of the truck's clean, then I'm gonna reinstall everything. Okay, so I got the bottom of the transmission cleaned up pretty well. It's just the new filter on. Now it's just a matter of bolting everything back together. Make sure you get all those pans in there. Check the torque on this pan. What else? Check the torque on the cross members. Check the torque on that transmission bolt. Everything should have a torque that I took off. So again, put it all back together. I hope this helps somebody out. and I'll see you at the test drive. Alright, so I filled it with transmission fluid, and I just started driving it, and it does feel a lot smoother, I will say that much. So I guess that's all it takes to change your transmission filter. It's not too bad, but I probably should have done it sooner. Anyways, I'm out.